I got this 2015 Jeep Cherokee 2.4 drop up to the shop last night. Customer is complaining that the car is they smell something, but I asked them if the car is overheating. They say no, the car is not overheating, but when they're driving they smell something. So what we're gonna do first, we're gonna start the car, and most of the time when customer is saying that, most of the time the car might be overheating, they're not paying attention. If they smell any burn, any thing like that, the car is probably overheating, they not realize that. So the first thing that we're gonna do, we're gonna turn the key, start the vehicle. That's what I like to do. After starting the vehicle, I like to turn on the AC. So with the AC on, so there was no cold there. Then we're gonna check to see if the fan or what's going on with the AC. So then alright, so you can realize that the fan is not working with the AC on. I think you guys know once you turn on the AC, the fan should kick on automatically. So the next step you're gonna do, we're gonna use a power probe and see if we can test the fan system, because this car have a module, a fan module for the fan. We call it fan resistor, fan module. But what I like to do, I like to test it after the module directly where the power going to the fan. So if we got power directly where the power going to the fan, that can give us at least an idea that the fan itself is bad. And if it doesn't have power, so going to the fan, that means we're gonna check the power before the fan control module, and then we're going like on the reverse. So the reverse way, we start with the fan side first, so that's gonna save us time, and after that we're going forward. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna stick that in there. I'm gonna stick that in there. Alright, so on the black one we got ground. On the green one we should have power, which is we got power. So that's how it saved me time, like I told you guys. So sometimes you save you time on starting with the smaller thing first, so before you can go crazy. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna scan the car, see if there is any other codes, and then look at the brakes, inspect the car, and then before I call the customer to give an estimate. After I inspect the car and everything, if I see everything, anything else that need to get done, I'm gonna let the customer know that there is some other stuff that needs to be done. If there is nothing else, we're just gonna recommend the fan blade or the fan motor to be replaced. So, and we go from there. All right, so let's go back with the procedure to replace the fan. So the procedure is we're gonna have to take this. There was two clips we have to pull this out, and the next step, there is a 10mm bolt right here we have to take, and then to move the clips to get this control module out. So we have to remove the upper radiator hose and put the clips in it to hold it. You can avoid spilling coolant, and then you put a cap in here just to stop that. The next step, we're gonna disconnect the fan module. Once you disconnect the fan module, there is two clamps that are holding it. You're gonna have to take it out, leave it aside. So you're gonna have to take this oxygen sensor, this O2 sensor out. So let me take it out. You have the upstream O2 sensor out, but in some cases they might ask you to replace, to remove the freon and remove this hose. But I'm pretty sure with that, after that you gotta take the two 8mm bolt, one on this side, one on the other side out. Once you take that out, you should find a way to slide that guy out easily without no problem. Like I said, In some cases they might ask you to remove these holes, but if you play with it, play patient, so you're gonna get it out. So now once you get it out, you're gonna have to push this down, get this disconnected. You're gonna push very hard on that and pull it out. You guys know nothing is easy. You're gonna have to fight with it sometimes. The module disconnected, all you're gonna need to do, you got a little clips right here. You just gotta push that down and then pull the module back, and the module gonna come out easily. So it's this clip right here. You just push it down and you pull the module out. So now we're waiting on the fan. When the fan is coming, we're gonna put the module back on the fan and start the fan back in the car. All right. The module disconnected, all you're gonna need to do, you got a little clips right here. You just gotta push that down and then pull the module back, and the module gonna come out easily. So it's this clip right here. You just push it down and you pull the module out. So now we're waiting on the fan. When the fan is coming, we're gonna put the module back on the fan and start the fan back in the car. All right. The module disconnected, all you're gonna need to do, you got a little clips right here. You just gotta push that down and then pull the module back, and the module gonna come out easily. So it's this clip right here. You just push it down and you pull the module out. So now we're waiting on the fan. When the fan is coming, we're gonna put the module back on the fan and start the fan back in the car. All right. The module disconnected, all you're gonna need to do, you got a little clips right here. You just gotta push that down and then pull the module back, and the module gonna come out easily. So it's this clip right here. You just push it down and you pull the module out. So now we're waiting on the fan. When the fan is coming, we're gonna put the module back on the fan and start the fan back in the car. All right. Gladly they sent the new one with the fan module. I don't have to replace the module, but I already took it off the fan anyway. So all right, let's go to the process of putting it back together. All right. So like I told you guys, they required you to remove the to recover the AC, the freon from the AC, and remove these holes, because you're gonna have a blockage to take the fan out. But if you hold the fan upside down like that, you see, this way like that, and you slide it in here, and after that, this side, you're gonna play with it to bring it down. You're gonna play with it to bring it down. So play with it to bring it down like that. Like that. As you can. You should keep playing with it like that. Here we go. We already got the guy back in, so we just want to make sure there is two little tab where it's have to sit on both sides. I don't know if I can show you. Yeah, make sure that it sit on both sides. Once it sit on both sides, you're gonna be able to put the the 8mm nut back in. Here you go. Alright, I'm gonna put the other one back in. Alright, so now I'm gonna use the gun to tighten down. Once we got the fan down, so now it's gonna be the wire. I'm gonna connect the wire back in, and the wire got two clips that goes in there. Those doesn't come with the space for it. Here we go. Alright, once you do that, the next step now, it's gonna be these holes. I'm gonna take the cap off and put this back in. So we get pretty much everything back in. So now the last step gonna be this what do you call it, the engine computer bracket, the engine control module bracket. Alright, just go like that. Now we got this 10 bolt, this 10mm bolt that has to go like that, and I'm gonna tighten it down. We get the engine computer bracket back in. So it's time to put this thing back in. I'm so surprising because this was supposed to get another one that goes like that. I don't know why it just come like that. But anyway, we gotta put it back the way it came. There you go, and you got a 13mm bolt right here. We're gonna tighten it down. Hey, what's up? How for me? Jose. Alright, the last step gonna be this engine cover. Alright, so now we're just gonna start the car and then turn the AC on and come and check to see if everything is fine. Alright, with the AC on, I already start having cold there inside, which is letting me know that the fan is already on. So let's check this. Yep, you can see that the fan is working now. You guys can see the fan is spinning. Alright, guys. Alright, see you on the next video, guys.